T-O-P, top of the world. E-C-D, T-O-P, top of the world. Give me them bright lights, long nights.
Come on. Yeah.
High rise all the time.
Scared dogs.
Give me them bright lights, long nights.
Hey, did you hear?
Hear what?
All the teachers are making everyone take Cornell Notes this year.
What? Are you serious? I hate taking notes. It doesn't even help.
I know how you feel. I used to think the same way until I learned more about Cornell Notes and started taking them.
I don't know, man. Ain't nobody got time for that.
Hey, did you study for the test?
No, but I'll be fine.
Dear, I fear we're facing a problem.
Hey, how'd you do on the test? You bumped the test!
Yeah, I know. You have to rub it in? So how'd you do?
I got an A, of course. Remember, I used Cornell Notes.
Wow, it looks like Cornell Notes really do help.
Yes, they do help, but you must take notes correctly and be sure you actually review your notes.
Alright, could you help me?
Sure.
So, are you going to tell us how to do Cornell Notes?
Sure! The first thing you need to do is to set up your paper. The easiest way to do this is by drawing capital letter I with the middle of the I off center, just like this. Next, write topic here and EQ for essential question right under that, like this. You can also write questions above your left column and notes above your right column, just like this. And then you can write summary at the bottom, just like this.
Okay, that sounds easy. Then what?
Now that you have your paper set up, it's time to take notes. If you are taking notes from a lecture, your teacher of course can tell you the topic.
Okay, how about the essential question?
To get the essential question, just turn the objective into an essential question. Here's an example. How do males and females learn differently?
What if you're taking notes from a textbook?
If you're taking notes from a textbook, you can just use the chapter title for your topic and use the subtitle for your essential question.
So then we just write down everything the teacher says?
No, that will be too hard. When you do that, you aren't really listening to the teacher and will just be racing practically to write down everything. Make sure you listen first, try to understand, and then just write down the most important points in the notes column on the right side, but try to put the information in your own words. Do not worry about writing the question on the left side at this point.
Oh, okay. That sounds easier than writing down everything, but what if we cannot write that fast?
No worries. If you want to make all this easier on yourself, create shortcuts. For example, you can just use abbreviation just like you do when you text.
Now that I can do. I'm like the fastest texter ever.
Yeah, I know. And hey, you can even draw pictures or symbol or use arrow to show connection.
Oh, I love to draw.
Yeah, all your notes do not have to be in words. It's okay to use diagrams or even include the math problem as part of your notes.
Cool.
Another helpful thing to do is highlight or underline important ideas. Circle key terms, use bullets or numbering, and leave space between chunks of ideas.
Oh, I see. It's kind of like how we mark the text when we do critical reading.
Yes, exactly. And if you really want to make sure you took good notes, exchange your notes with a buddy and see if you can give each other any missing info or get clarification.
You mean it's okay to share notes?
Of course!
Wait, what about the left side of the paper?
Yes, that comes later, remember? So within 24 hours of taking your notes, write question on the left side about the notes you have on the right side. Here's an example.
Oh, I see. So how about the summary? That seems like the hard part.
Actually, it's not that hard. All you do is write the answer to the question you have on the left column. And you don't need a summary for each page. You just need one summary for the whole lecture or text chapter.
I'm not sure I get you about the summary.
Okay, I'll show you. Let's say you have 3 questions on the left, such as how are the male and the female brain different? What causes the difference? And how do males and females perform in school? Then, all you do is write a short answer for each question using the info from the notes on the right side, and you have your summary. Try to combine sentences if you can.
Wow! So if we do all this, we can get A's like you?
Well, it's almost that simple, but don't forget, you have to actually review your notes.
Hey, I hear a good way to review your notes. Cover the right side and ask yourself the questions on the left.
And my teacher said we can get at least 90% on the test if we study our notes for 10 minutes the next day, 5 to 7 minutes the next week, and then just 2 to 4 minutes each day until the test.
Wow, that actually doesn't sound that hard.
It's really not, and it helps a lot to get a study buddy.
Alright, I'm going to give this a try.
Me too! I can't wait to start taking notes and studying and see the good grades I'm going to get.
ECD, TOP.